I wasn't really listening, sorry. Let's go to Sloop John B. Good evening, Sloop.
Now, where'd you get that platinum chain with those diamonds in it? Hello, Mr. Lee. Hello, Catherine.
Anyone got an idea what that was? Because that was not from my song.
That was Ludacris.
That's
what?
It was
a rapper, it's a rapper called Ludacris. His name is a synonym for absurdity. But I just want to do that wrong.
His name, his attitude is a synonym for bad spellings.
Yeah, basically, man. Basically. But I wanted to call up and say hello.
Why do you know about wrestling? I know about wrestling now because I watched Scooby-Doo Meets the Stars of WWE.
That's why you're saying jabroni.
With John Cena. Right. Vince McMahon.
McMahon.
Yeah, why is it pronounced McMahon when it's Vince McMahon?
It's Irish spelling.
I think it's Irish.
Is it true?
Go on.
He said, because I saw Vince McMahon was trending and I clicked on it. I clicked on it. Right.
What did it say?
I don't know what he was trending for, but whenever you see a famous person, whenever you see a famous person, 6 months ago you saw a famous person trending, you think paedophile or dead. Now I think, oh, they're definitely not dead, because every time you click on a name, it goes, oh, phew, I thought they were dead, right? So they're not, right?
Or a scandal.
But it's not. It's nothing. So Vince McMahon had done something, right? I don't know what. But then everyone's going, why are we all celebrating this piece of trash? This guy forced his men. I don't know if this is true. So I'm just saying this is.
He's a very controversial character.
Forced his men, his wrestlers, to take steroids
and painkillers as well.
And became killers.
They would get. Yeah, now the WWE pays for rehabilitation programs, because during the 80s and the 70s and the 90s, if they got hurt, they were told, well, you'll lose your job. So they'd basically give them a load of pain pills, and they became addicted to them, and it's just very, very murky.
Paid killers. I thought you said paid killers. And that people died. It was suggested that people might have died under his watch.
Yes. Sort of, and stuff to just their general sort of. There's a guy, I won't go into it because it's absolutely horrific, but a guy called Chris Benoit did something pretty despicable, and it's sort of maybe put down to the fact that he was on steroids and sort of pain pills, somas, I think they're called, and stuff like. I won't say what it is. Don't Google it. Even it's horrific. But yeah, Vince is a very, very controversial figure, but I would like to be his friend. I wouldn't lie. Hello.
Okay, all right.
Oh, sorry, oh God, if I said something wrong.
No, someone's just sent me something. I just want to check what it is. Someone sent me something. Why is this person? Someone from Michael Luke sent me something from Pornhub.
Oh, I've seen it. It's ordinary things happening on Pornhub, like an estate agent actually showing you a house.
I panicked because that first picture looked very much like a children's party I threw. And I'm thinking, what is that? That's why I was getting in close, because it was a tiny little thing. Okay. So Vince McMahon we should not be trusting him.
He's a controversial character, very, very controversial. He did a lot of good things and a lot of bad things, and I mean, like I said, very, very controversial, very wealthy as well. He's a billionaire, and he votes for Trump. So there you go. That should turn a lot of people off already.
Okay. Well, he's the president of the United States.
But yeah, ideally, I'd love to be a producer for him, put it that way. But that's why I've kind of called up, actually.
Okay, right, fine, we're in. Let's do this.
Right. Now, I called Catherine when you weren't there and said I'd been learning little bits about how to produce via a podcast.
Yeah.
And she gave me some advice about, with the presenter, give them a story that they can kind of tune into a little bit.
Yeah, man.
Am I right, Catherine?
Yep, that's correct.
Yeah, that's it. I stumbled across a story on the internet, and I thought, this is an Iain, Lee and Catherine story. Mm-hmm. So I'd like to tell you what it is and then ask you a question. Well, you'll know what the question is related to. You ready?
Go on.
There's a company called Vinily, and what they do is they take your ashes when you're cremated and they put it into a 12-inch record for your family to keep.
That is wicked. And it's called Vinily.
Vinily, yeah, you could look at it. It costs between £900 and about £4,000, I believe.
Wicked. Yeah, I'm up for
that. And they put it in.
I'm up for that.
And you can have licensed music or sort of audio and things like that. And I was sort of thinking, I saw that and I thought, Iain and Catherine, that'd be something that I could imagine Catherine reading out and Iain commenting on. Kath, am I right?
Yeah, definitely.
So I've passed the first test.
Yeah, you have. Well done. It's there's lots of ideas for remains that don't involve burying them or in some way disposing of them, and we're open to chatting about those generally because they're usually weird. But that one is right up your alley, isn't it?
Well, I was going to say, for me, if I had a 12-inch for my family to keep, I'd put my call to the late night alternative on it. So that would be what I would have on side A and side B. Yeah, why not? You know, we've got to celebrate. Now, I've got to ask Iain and then also Kath, what would you have on the 12-inch?
What would you have on your 12 inches?
Well, it would be me talking.
Monkeys.
It would be me talking and singing.
Singing, but would it be serious talking, or would it be jokey, or
if you're listening
would you be having a gripe?
If you're listening to this, then I'm dead. I have to tell you, I never liked you. You were a scumbag. Something like that.
I think I'd put something on mine that meant that they had to listen right till the end. There was a suggestion that if they didn't listen to the whole thing, they would be either probably cursed and lose out on a very important clue as to where I'd hidden my massive fortune.
You could keep it quiet right till then and just go, midnight.
Oh, why'd you have to bring midnight into it?
What do you do? Get out of here, troll. That's a callback from about a year ago, and you're a scumbag. This is Talk Radio.
This is Talk Radio.
You're in charge of hiring, and Indeed has solutions, like online skills tests, which let a candidate show that they are the right hire. And we give you this toy monkey, who will bang its cymbals when the right CV appears on your desktop. Okay, there is no monkey. There is no monkey. But there are online skills tests.
See why more than 200